Have you ever tried to help someone, only to find your efforts fall flat because they weren't ready to help themselves? Even as a kind and compassionate person who wants to make a positive difference in the world, sometimes your good intentions may not be enough to help those who are stuck in their own problems. But why is that? As you tune into this, we will uncover the 9 types of people you may be trying to help, but due to different reasons, they simply do not want to be helped. These are people who, for various reasons, are stubborn, defensive, or ungrateful when you try to intervene. The knowledge in this video can save you from wasting your energy on those who aren't ready to change. Make sure to stay with us until the end, because the last type is not just hard to spot, but might leave you questioning your whole approach to helping others. Get ready for some eye-opening insights. 1. Self-centered people. It's tough when someone constantly makes everything about themselves. Imagine you're excited about a weekend trip you planned, only to be interrupted by someone complaining about how they never get to travel. It dims your enthusiasm, right? When the spotlight should be on you, they swing the beam back to themselves, sharing their feelings while ignoring yours. Their self-focus can be draining. Would you stand by someone who is wrapped up in their own world? It's important to believe in your ability to inspire change, to encourage them to look beyond themselves. Yet, as the wise say, you cannot change a person who doesn't see an issue in their actions. Sometimes, for your own growth, stepping back from negativity is the way forward. Stoics remind us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. But when you're surrounded by people who only listen to their own voice, your words and feelings might seem to vanish into thin air. 2. The opportunist. Empathy is a gift, a beautiful part of human connection. The Stoics saw the world through a lens of shared feelings, embracing others' experiences without judgment. But the harsh truth is that some people see this kindness as an open door to take advantage of you. They disguise themselves as friends, only to lean on you for favors they could easily handle alone. Their strategy? Guilt-tripping. Initially, they praise your friendship, but soon enough, they seek your assistance for trivial matters. True friends ask for support in dire situations, but these individuals have a knack for making you feel guilty for hesitating to jump at their requests. Kindness is more than just good deeds. It's an attitude, an expression, a way of lifting others. But actions speak louder than words. Watch for patterns. Does someone always have a minor emergency? A broken bike they could fix, but somehow it's now your problem? It's okay to help, but not at the cost of being taken for granted. Choose self-respect over misplaced guilt. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself and others is to say no. 3. People who create their own illusions. Some folks live in little stories they make up about themselves and the world. They believe these tales so much that they can't see reality. The Stoics, wise thinkers who value resilience and self-awareness, would shake their heads at this. They believed in looking at oneself honestly, acknowledging both strengths and weaknesses instead of hiding behind false narratives. Imagine someone who always claims they win every game, even when they lose. They're not trying to be mean, they just can't admit they lost. It's like a child covering their eyes and thinking no one can see them. They built mental walls taller than a castle, making it nearly impossible to reach them with logic. Helping someone like this isn't easy. They have to see the flaws in their thinking themselves, and that's tough. Sometimes, they need professional guidance to break out of their illusions. As the Stoics said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. That means we create most of our own problems in our minds. To grow, we must see things as they are, not just how we feel about them. For people who never admit their mistakes. There's a saying, a man who never admits his mistakes is like a captain steering a ship without a compass. This rings especially true for those who refuse to acknowledge their own faults. These individuals tend to blame everything but themselves, never realizing the ripple effect of their actions. Without reflection and humility, personal growth is an uphill battle. Picture someone who always finds excuses. A missed job interview isn't due to poor time management, but because the bus was late. They never pause to consider the impact of their choices. It's always someone else's fault. Trying to enlighten such people is often a thankless task. It's like teaching a cat to swim, against its nature and probably a waste of time. The Stoics remind us that we can only control our own actions and reactions. Sometimes, the more you try to help someone who refuses to see the truth, the more you risk getting caught in their storm. It's healthier to pull back and not let their negativity drag you down. 5. Those who don't prepare for the future. Watching someone waste their potential is like seeing a book stay unopened. Its stories untold. They have the talent and the tools, but they never take action. Life is a balance between living in the moment and preparing for tomorrow. The future depends on what we do in the present. We feel fulfilled when we harness our strengths and take steps toward a brighter horizon. But some people refuse to map out their future. It's like having seeds and fertile soil, but never planting a garden. Encouraging them to take the first step is often all they need. The Stoics had it right. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Without direction, anxiety creeps in, stealing the joy of both today and tomorrow.